Feeling quite okay. Changed training quite a bit the last month or two. So yeah, it's still kind of, I would say, kind of a bit apprehensive, but I should be fine. I mean, Pays de la Loire, like I was doing some good numbers. So I just have to trust the process, really. But it's just, the fear of the unknown. I'm used to approaching Grand Tours a little bit differently, but I just have to trust the process and believe that it's there.
Are you able to say what's changed? Or, I mean, it sounds like a pretty radical transformation of what you're saying.
It's nothing major, but it was more that we saw that the last 3-4 years that I've been training my sprints more to get speed, because we thought that I was missing speed in my sprint. But when we did more digging, we saw that it was torque I was missing. So we had to build more torque and power into the speed. So to get that, it was a lot more shorter rides. And yeah, I'm used to maybe a bit more old school, where I want to do more hours, just more hours on the bike, bigger base. Because I kind of think the fundamentals of cycling don't really change, But to be honest, actually, like, I don't really miss the endurance so much at the minute. I think it's at my age, is something that's kind of pretty much built in. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It so far it's been going quite good. Like, we saw, like, had some good results. So yeah, it should be good for a year. Should be good.
Obviously, being a sprinter, you thrive off wins. What have those wins done for your confidence and your belief as well?
I mean, they're quite nice. I still want to win at the World Tour. I want to win here. I think Pays de la Loire was nice because we did a really nice sprint on the first stage, and then raced quite aggressive and quite hard in places where it would be quite difficult for myself. And to win on the third stage of Pays de la Loire was quite nice, where it was uphill finish. So I think that for the confidence was quite nice to show that there was strength there. And also a lot, like, the watch numbers afterwards was quite nice. So yeah, it's quite good, but I mean, you still have to go out and do it. And I think I have a fantastic team here to help me do that, and I hope we can get some victories here.
Sam, do you think you can survive the climbs in stage 1?
I think so. Like, it depends on how it's raced and how the race goes, but it can be doable. But to be honest, we won't know until we actually get there. And I think we were going to try and recon it a bit, but it looks like there's maybe too much traffic. It might be too dangerous. So that would have been a better indicator as well, if I could make it. But we'll see. We'll give it a go anyway.
The change of training, did it also have a positive impact on your climbing legs? Because a lot of sprints, this Giro will be after some climbs during the day.
Yeah, I hope not. No, it should be fine. I mean, I saw recently that my engine is still there. It's not that I gave up training everything else, but it was just more of a focus in one direction.
Are there any stages here which you've targeted in particular, and have you set a goal of what you want to do here?
I mean, stage 1 would be quite nice to wear pink for. I suppose it wouldn't be a stage, but it'd be time trial. But it would be, if you could achieve that, it would be a career highlight. But I mean, it's very difficult, and a lot of riders want that. So I will target stage 1, but I think stage 4 will be the first main one. I think, yeah, like there's a lot of sprints that there's a bit of climbing to be done beforehand, and that's just a matter of the legs. So to be honest, I'm just going to take it day by day. See how it goes that way, and yeah, I just hope I can get a stage earlier so that it takes away that bit of pressure, and that we can get into that flow quite easily.
Sam, what do you expect of the battle for the points jersey with Lidl Trek, with Pedersen there, with Van Visma, with Van Aert and Kooi there?
Yeah, I think be quite a difficult one. I think the main thing to do there is just to like see how the first week kind of goes, where there might be a few sprints where Pedersen and Van Aert could get to where I couldn't. See what the points deficit is, see what's to come, and then take a look. But like, you always collect points, you always kind of keep yourself there. You mightn't fully commit that you're wasting energy, but you're just keeping yourself kind of a bit in contention, and then you just see if it's within reach. Is it something you can do? But I mean, the first objective is to get a stage win, and that has to be the main priority. And you can't be wasting energy trying to win intermediate sprints and then walk away with no points jersey and no stage win. You have to have something. So the main thing is to get the stage win. You obviously kind of keep the jersey in mind. You kind of collect a little bit, and then once you get that stage win, if it's still there in contention, you look at it and you re-evaluate, and then you see what you can do from there.
And how does your ideal leader look like? Is it Dries and Tocht, I guess?
Yeah, with I think it will be Stan, Dries, then Tord. Yeah, normally. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sam, it's a couple of years. You had stage wins. I think the last ones were in the Vuelta. So, what would it mean to you? Because I think you're a rider who is very much driven by confidence. So, what would it mean to you to take another Grand Tour stage win? And do you think that would open the floodgates and really add momentum to your campaign?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a while, so it would be something that would be quite nice. Would also back up the changes we've made the last couple of weeks, months, to show that we are going in the right direction. But yeah, just kind of show that I'm still here.
And wondering about your program, is the idea to do the Giro and then the Tour after that, or is that still up in the air? Does that depend on how the Giro goes?
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just focusing on the Giro for now, and then I don't really know what's after that.
Sam, you won your first Grand Tour stage at the Giro quite a few years ago now. What are your memories of that Grand Tour, and is that feeling of chasing wins at Grand Tour still the same?
Is this coming after Caleb's statement yesterday? No, still the same. I still have that hunger. I still want it as bad. I mean, I still get that pain in my gut every time I lose a race. So I know it's the want is still there. So yeah, I just have to try and go out and get a few stages.
Yeah, what was your reaction to Caleb yesterday? I know you posted on your Instagram a bit about it yesterday, but obviously a guy you raced against a lot in those best years, and trying to get back to that now.
I mean, it was a bit of a shock, actually. Like, guy that was quite close to in the peloton and like off the bike as well, and kind of shocked that people around me are retiring, because I still feel quite young, and feel like I've a good couple of years left in me, and yeah, but it's feels weird, actually. We had some good battles, and I think it's yeah, some moments in our career we pushed each other to our limits and got the best out of ourselves because of it.
Sam, do you see Mark Cavendish as an example of a rider who can keep winning late? Because he had a couple of years where he was less successful and then came back. So is someone like that someone you look, that pattern, if you like, of a career, something that you're looking towards and being inspired by?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to compare yourself to somebody who's like one of the greats, like one of the greatest of all time. But it shows, yeah, that you can still be winning at the top level as a sprinter at an older age. The trend in cycling now is to go younger and younger, but there's plenty of life in the older riders too.
You were really close in Tirreno in the final stage. So does that, I mean, just behind Jonathan Milan, so does that also, is that something that also gives you confidence that you know, had things been very slightly different than that, you would have had a World Tour win in your legs this year?
I think so. I think that result more than the results in Pays de Loire, because I didn't really feel good that day, and I still had the legs, and I felt I really had speed that day. I was just missing a bit of torque, a bit of pulling power into the headwind and the gear I chose. So I think, yeah, it gave me confidence that you know, he's top dog at the minute, and I was yeah, testing him right up to the line.